Hello, I'm Jacob Leese with the National Association for Gun Rights. Recently, we asked our Facebook followers if they had any legal questions regarding their gun rights. We received hundreds of excellent questions, and I'm going to answer some of those questions right now. Our first question comes from Brett. He asks, I've heard Obama signed an executive order to stop the importation of certain guns like the Sega. Does that mean that they're illegal now? Brett, you're right. President Obama did issue an executive order in March of 2014 to prohibit trade with certain Russian companies, and the company that makes the Sega rifles and shotguns, called Kalashnikov Concern, is on that list. Fortunately, this does not change the status of any Sega guns already in the United States. So for now, Sega rifles and shotguns are legal. Of course, it's possible that Obama's ban on the importation has made these guns more expensive here, but hopefully at some point relations with Russia will improve and the import of firearms made by Kalashnikov Concern will resume. The next question comes from Daniel. He asks, what do you have to do to get a short barrel license? It's a good question, Daniel. A short barrel rifle is defined as a rifle with a barrel under 16 inches or with an overall length under 26 inches, just like this one. Owning one in most states is simply a matter of purchasing one that is already registered as a short-barreled rifle with the ATF or submitting an application to the ATF to make one yourself. Either way, there's a $200 charge that you'll have to pay to the ATF, as well as some special ATF paperwork you'll need to submit for it to comply. Finally, you'll also have to have your local sheriff or chief of police sign off on the paperwork for your approval process to be complete. Good luck, Daniel, and let us know how the process goes for you. Next, Alan in Texas asks, I have been told that open carry is on its way to Texas. Is this true or false? It's true. There's a strong cry for open carry in Texas. NAGR and our state affiliate, Texas Gun Rights, are actively pushing for open carry through our constitutional carry bill introduced in both chambers by NAGR PAC-endorsed legislators. Under constitutional carry, any law-abiding citizen who is legally allowed to possess a firearm may carry that firearm openly or concealed without a permit. NAGR firmly believes that law-abiding citizens should not have to beg for government permission in order to defend themselves or their families. So be sure to urge your state representatives and state senator to support HB 195 and its companion bill in the Senate. And last but not least, Derek wants to know, do background checks include medical history? Well, Derek, the background check to buy a gun does include a check of any mental health records that were submitted by each state to the FBI. This means that people who have been declared mentally defective by a judge or who have been committed to a mental institution are prohibited from possessing firearms. Currently, the background check the FBI runs when you purchase a firearm does not include other medical records or things like being prescribed antidepressant drugs. However, in recent years, gun grabbers have sought to broaden the definition of mentally defective, even proposing so-called mental health legislation that would deprive ordinary citizens their gun rights without a trial. This type of legislation is incredibly dangerous to our freedoms, and NAGR fights against it wherever it appears. Becoming a member of NAGR or joining our email list will ensure you get up-to-date information on issues like these that threaten our constitutionally protected gun rights. Now, thank you so much for all of your excellent questions and feedback. If you have any other questions or concerns about your gun rights, or just want a chance to join in on the conversation, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our email alerts.